everyone, so I'm going to be doing a review on two different Juno & Co palettes that I got. And so I'm going to probably be doing a look one on each side. So if you want to see what that looks like, just follow me into the video. I'll see you there. Okay, so it's been a little while and I don't remember when I got it exactly, but I got the two Juno & Co palettes. This one is their Spectrum palette and this one is their Super Seductress palette. And with this one, they both came in boxes. They're probably around here somewhere. But they had like a texture to it, like you still kind of feel the, you know, the name and everything like that on there. But then you open it up and then of course it came with the plastic little sheet to help protect it. But it does have a little bit of fallout, as you can kind of see there. I've used it a little bit, but it's not a bad palette. It does have a lot of like shimmery kind of colors. I don't know if you can see that real well. And then this one right here, I've never figured out if it was yellow or green. It's kind of a, like, I guess cyan color. But yeah, so you can do like, let me take my watch off. It's dead anyways. I'll just give you a couple swatches. Let's do from the top. So we have the top colors. So we got, starting with the top here, oops, sorry, going from the white one over, we've got Famous, Shook, Gin and Juice, and Truffle Butter. So that's what it is. We got Famous right there. It's kind of this really white color. I'm not sure if you can see that too well. Sorry, we've got like shadows. Shook. I have to do it again. Alright, let's see if I can try that again. So we've got Famous up here. This is shiny white, and then we've got Shook, which is that one, well these two right here. And then we've got, the next one should be Gin and Juice. Yeah. And then, so we got Truffle Butter, and then this one, just put that on there. This dark one right here is called 5 on it. Got those. Some of them are hard to see. Like Gin and Juice is a very neutral color. Like it kind of blends in with me. Oh, random bruise. How about that? Okay. Let's see. And then we got the next one is Trust Issues, which is that yellow green color, and then we've got, it's called Naked, but it's not traditionally spelled. So there is the yellow one, I'm not sure you can see that very well, and then the black one, that's definitely black. Let's see if I can't like do a better one on this one. So we've got Bougie, Runaway, California Love, and Heartless. So let's go Bougie, Runaway, California Love, and Heartless. Oh, here we go. We got, there's Bougie, there's that one. That one should be Runaway. Yep. It's a nice brown color. And then California Love, this is pretty cold. And then Heartless is this really pretty, like, dark green black color. It's got sparkles in it, so I don't know if you can see that better on my finger. It didn't want to come off. So there's those. And then we have Run This Town, Rehab, and Lockdown for the last three. And I'll show them again just because it is a little hard to see some of these. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can do it on the back of my hand, maybe. So we got Run This Town, and then we've got Rehab, and then we have The last one right here is Lockdown. So I got those. So you can definitely see that there's a lot of like glittery and shimmery colors and metallic-y colors. So yeah. So I can never get this mirror to go away. So yeah, so from the white over to the black, and then this one, bluish colored one, over is what I did them in. And I'll be doing a look later. Don't worry. Alright, for the next one we have... I'll just put this in front of it, that way it's a little easier. Okay. This is what the palette looks like on the Seductress palette. So it's a lot more neutrals, lots more kind of terracotta colors. It does have like some foily color, like these here are like the foily colors. They're really, really pretty. I use this one a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. Like, this is one box, this is another box, so I'm gonna just go like this with the colors. So that colors start with High Standard, Single, and Call Me. Call Me I'm not sure you're gonna see. So we got High Standard, which is this one. And then we got Single, which is this orange color. And then Call Me. It's a very, very like light neutral color. There you go, see it a little better. There's those. I haven't found a color that's really hard to use yet. Some of them, you know, you have like the issues of patchiness or anything like that. They are really soft colors. Okay, and the next ones we've got is Prospect, Double Tap, and Slide Into. So do that here. We got, so the first one is Prospect. Then we got Double Tap, and then Slide Into. Oops. There's those. See which one's the shiny ones. Alright, and then we got the next is... Alright, so we've got Ring Ring, Pickup Line, and Swipe Right. In that order. Just put them here. Okay, that's what those look like. And then this one is a really soft brown. So a lot of the browns are kind of hard to see on my hands. Okay, so next one we've got in the other box, we've got Date Night, RSVP, and Thunderstorm. So Date Night is a really light brown color. I don't know if you can see that very well. And then RSVP is this really pretty silver color. Some of these you can use like a highlighter. And then of course Thunderstorm is like this very black color that shears out a little bit on you, but it's really nice to blend out. RSVP is a little bit on the chunky glittery side, so I don't know where my makeup wipe went. We'll just do that. Okay. And we got, this looks like Lingerie, Trance, and looks like Candlelit. Okay, so we have Lingerie, Trance, and Candlelit in those orders. And these two are the pretty shiny metallic-y ones. Well, this one is too, but it's not the same. It's more of a glittery color. And then the last ones we have is Ravish, Espionage, and Risque. Ravish, Espionage, I'm just gonna just do it here. Ravish, Espionage, and Risque. And Risque is that pretty like pink color. I don't know if it's getting washed out or not. But yeah. So those are the two palettes for the swatches, the whole palette. Like I said, I did like this box first and then this box over here. So alright, let me gather up my brushes, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one on one side and then one on the other side. Sorry, they're like behind over here. So I'm just dusting off my brush real quick. Okay, so let's see, for eye primer, I'm just going to grab, one sec, I'm just going to grab the e.l.f. primer that I use. Alright, so I have this e.l.f. one here, just the e.l.f. putty. It works really nice to keep it on there. I don't seem to have any issues with it. Okay. And then for the Seductress palette, we're going to start with that one, and I'm going to do that on this one, and then I'm going to do the Spectrum, oops, on this one. So let's see. I'm going to start with, and then I'm just using this Kala fluffy brush. I think you get it from like Sephora or something. So I'm just going to start with, let's see, Date Night. Let's use this. I'll have this as my kind of translucent shade. Not translucent, transition shade. Don't mind me, I've been talking all day. Okay. And then we're gonna go into, let's see, do Ravish to kind of darken up the crease a little. And I'm just putting it on with the like pencil-y kind of brush just to kind of get it on there because I don't know where my other brushes are at the moment. And then just blend it back out. Slightly dipping back into Date Night to kind of blend it. The only thing I find is with the e.l.f. putty, it does seem to grab onto everything really well, so if you don't have a bottom color underneath it, or to go over it, or put like any translucent powder, it does hold it in place. It makes it hard to blend. There we go. It's a little better. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do like a quick look, like something you could do for like work or something. And then I'm gonna take, I think I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take Candlelit right here. You can see that. Right. I'm just gonna use my finger. I'm just gonna put it like right here. And then with a different brush, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Call Me, and then I'm just going to put that like in the brow bone area. And then you can be done with the look like this, or what you can do is take like the Ravish again, and then just do it right on the bottom section, right here. And that kind of connects that area together a little bit better. And then, let's see. I'm going to take my NYX pencil eyeliner. Excuse me. And I normally use a liquid liner, but I don't want to wear this forever. We're just going to get the idea with the pencil liner. Okay, so I kind of did like a little bit of a wing situation. It is kind of hard to see with the pencil liner because it's not as dark. And then, let's see, for mascara I will use... I think this was one I forgot to mention, but I have the Marseille. Oh, it's supposed to be extension plus curl. And I have my random hair. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so that is one look that you can do using the Seductress palette. I mean, of course, you can go as, you know, day or night as you'd like, but you can do that. And then from the Spectrum palette, let's see, let's do something else. So I'm going to start on this side with Gin and Juice. Have that as the base color. Okay, and then we're gonna go into Run This Town. I'm just gonna take that in the same fluffy brush. I'm gonna work that into the crease area. Now I have hooded eyes, so I tend to bring it up a little bit more. I didn't do it so much on this side. I could have. I didn't like super blend this out, but this one, I find that some of the colors do blend easier. I like these two because, like, if I don't want a color here, I could take a color from there. But for the sake of this look, we're going to all use on one color. Okay, so that is Run This Town and Gin and Juice so far. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pencil brush and take Runaway, kind of pat that to deepen the crease. And I'm going to blend it out some more. I just kind of want to get an outline of where I want it. if you're like me and you don't have very many brushes, do make sure you're cleaning off your brush in between colors. Add a little bit more just to darken it up a little. Okay, so that was what we got so far for that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Rehab. I'm going to add that here. And then I didn't do it over here, but normally I'd add like an inner corner. So I'm going to do that on this side. I might go back to the other side. So there's that. And then I'm just going to, you know what's going to bug me? I am going to do it. I'm going to take the Risque from the Seductress palette on the Seductress side. Put that as an inner corner. You can kind of see that a little bit. And I'll try to get a better look for all of this. And then I'm going to take the California Love from the Spectrum palette. And I'm going to work that to the inner corner area. Bring it up just a little bit to kind of connect the colors a little. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Rehab. Or not Rehab, my bad. Runaway. My brain done Runaway. And I'm going to draw that underneath as well. And then the eyeliner and mascara is just going to be the same for both sides. And normally I have like a felt tip, so what I normally do is I just go from the corner of my eye right here and just make like a little wing. It's not gonna be perfect, but we're gonna pretend I'm pressed for time. Okay. Where did that mascara go? Oh no, I lost it. Oh, it's right in front of me. Never mind. Huh. I don't know about anybody else, but if you guys try to do anything on your non-dominant side, it feels so awkward. There. Like, I'm right-hand dominant, but this is a lot easier doing the left with the left. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so from the two palettes, we've got two very different looks. So let me see if I can get you a better look. Okay. So on this side we have the Seductress palette, and then on this side it's the Spectrum palette. So that you can do two very similar looks or two very different looks. I think I ended up doing very similar looks, like this one's a little bit more night, this one's a little bit more day, but I mean it is up to you. So, but those are the Juno & Co. palettes. I love them a lot. I use them a lot. I have been using a lot more of my other palettes that I have that I've done for previous videos, for like unboxings and stuff like that, but I do go back to these for specific colors, so I do really enjoy them. They are very cheap. I think they were like, I don't know, $12 or something like that for them. So they weren't that bad for price. So if you want a decent palette that doesn't cost a lot and you like Juno & Co. products, then you can, you know, get those palettes and enjoy them quite well. Now, speaking of Juno & Co. products, I know I said I was doing palette, you know, stuff, but I wanted to address one issue I find with Juno & Co. And I'm not going to open this up. I'm just going to hope you guys can see this. You're supposed to be able to wet their sponges, and I have a bunch of sponges. I think I've done a few videos on some of the sponges I have. Like, I've got their microfiber sponges and stuff like that. Excuse the dirtiness, but I just randomly grabbed. But this particular sponge, it's not a microfiber. It's kind of like the regular sponge. You're supposed to be able to wet them and everything. And it did that to me. Like, I left it in the bag. It was in there, I don't know, a couple days or whatever. But then it got moldy on me. And so I was really disappointed because now I can't reuse it like you're supposed to be able to because it did that. So I don't know what I did wrong. I thought I let it dry, but it seemed like they were still wet. But that's something that you guys should really look at. They come with little pamphlets about how to clean them, how to take care of them, and stuff like that. So if you want your sponge to last, no matter what sponge you get, especially Juno & Co., make sure you follow the instructions. Because otherwise you end up losing a $6 sponge. But that being that, I think that's more my fault than it is the company, but I just kind of wanted to put that out there to make sure everyone, if you do get Juno & Co. products, they're nice products. They are. They're cheap products. But they're still nice products. But, you know, if you don't take care of them or you neglect them, then you can't use them anymore. So just be mindful of what you forget in your bags. But, you know, that being that. So if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be very appreciated. And I will see you guys later. Bye.